What's happening, guys? We're just getting things ready to roll. I'm excited. It's Saturday. Saturday streams are one of my favorite. Get a lot of faces from all of our time zones coming to hang out. Today's going to be no different. Look at that. Keystone first in the room, my man. Hey, Ryan, you did make it out. Of boy, look at you go, man. Look at you go. You're doing work. I told you, do work. Dylan, what's happening? Mr. Fry Me. Penny Country's in the house. Big Block. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. That Ginger over there. You got over to the Twitch and you're back on the tubes. Attaboy. Good man. Caleb, quack, quack, buddy. How are you? Good to see your name, buds. Midwest Outdoors, hello and welcome. Derek, what's going down, my man? How are you? J.R. Russell, you had me for a sec. I thought that was Flatro. W. Froggo, hello, sir. We are going duck hunting today. I gotta take a look at it, man. I gotta look at this. We're just getting things ready to rock, letting people catch up and get in. We're gonna go through, continue just saying hello to people while the music plays in the background. Oh, this map is so glorious. First thing in the morning. Can't wait for you guys to share this with me. Oh, it's so good. Zeus the Torterra, hello and welcome. First time. Right on, buddy. Hey, it's great having you with us. Thank you for coming out today. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. The support is legendary, my friends. You were all just incredible. Jason Ducky, hello and welcome. Papa Magoo, what's cracking? Devil's Nights. Hey, how's it going, man? Thank you. We'll do our best. Mr. Henry Yo-Yo to you too, sir. Matthew Strode's in the house. Mr. Brooksy. Hey, Brooksy. This stream is dedicated to Butterfly. I hope she's watching. I hope you guys are doing well. And we're going to get things going just very shortly. Hang tight. Hang tight. Tremel's Outdoors. Bull Hunter. What's going down? Tucker Hale is in the house. Clubby Fisherman. What's going on? Hunter Steele. Hey, the Hunter Gaming. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on out. Good to see your name in chat. Bud East Coast. What's going down, bud? How are you? James Bevan, welcome. Long time no see. Glad to be able to watch again. I'm glad to be able to have you here watching again. Absolutely, my friend. Butterfly is here. Hello, Butterfly. There she is. Hello, hello. This stream is dedicated to you, Butterfly. I hope you're feeling better. I really, really do. I didn't want you guys to miss anything. Did you catch King of the Kill? Did you see what happened this week? Oh, it's a special one, man. No, I don't think there's any woodcocks coming to Call of the Wild, Brewfroggo. Not that I'm aware of. Alan Cruikshank, hello and welcome. James Strahl, good day to you. Super day. It is a super day. Welcome, man. How's it going? Siggy, my man, how are you? What's going on? Rebecca Zellner has joined us as well. Dazzy Lion, hello. Good to see everybody here. Thank you all for coming out. I know there's lots going on. It is a weekend, so let's get things going here, eh? Shall we? Let's just kill the music. Hard stop. Stream is about to begin. Let's let this beautiful intro play.
Best of luck.
It's a diamond, baby, yes, sir! Another diamond, baby, not 73 with the trophy rating of 231. Okay, we're 0 for 30. Oh, dare I say. Dare I say. Absolute favorite blacktail. It's a diamond, baby, 193 trophy. I had it shot a fake with it. Loved it. Loved it. Sean Sterling, Swordfoot, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out, man. Gage, what's going down? Mr. Bellamy, I shot a deer from inside a buffalo. That's awesome. I love crawling inside the animals. It's just weird. Oh, for sure, big block. Me too, man. Lakes and Moose are awesome. Although I do like the news. I ain't gonna lie. The palmates, true palmates are awesome. Listen to the quack quack. There was nothing here when I started. Everything's just flying on in. You know what? They're shot. Second fame. It's a diamond, baby, 982, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, baby. Nice. It's a... Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? 1,000 scoring moose. Wouldn't you know it's... Yes, sir. Ha, ha, ha. Big Bubba, good to see your name, pal. I hope you are very, very well. I hope everybody's absolutely fantastic today, because I can tell you I sure am. Well, I mean, ups and downs. There's ups and downs to every weekend. I had a busy morning. The wife finding out that I wasn't starting at noon gave me a task. So I took the boy to the air park. Guys, the air park. He is having the time of his life. I know this kid inside and out, and he is absolutely beside himself. I mean, you guys probably have him in all the cities as well. There's nothing new here. But it's this entire warehouse, and everything's a trampoline. Everything. And they got some pretty cool setups, so that's where he is right now. So Mrs. B, I don't know if she's going to make it in. She's pretty busy as well. And she's going for a sleepover with the kids tonight. So I'm going to be bachelor, guys. Sorry to tell you, Mrs. B. So here we are on Layton, guys. I wanted to take a poke at some fowl. We haven't done it in so long. It honestly is one of the most enjoyable things for me in this game is kicking in a blind and just murdering pixels. And so I thought, you know what, let's see what it's like. And we want to see what the Fowl are all about with scoring 2.0, because there has been some changes in the way that they are scored. They're largely the same. There isn't, true beaks or anything. They're largely the same. However, the way that they calculate the score has changed. So if you haven't seen the spreadsheets, according to their spreadsheet, and I haven't tested this yet myself, it's the score times 10 for all fowl. Now, I don't know if that includes geese, but I can tell you that the teal and the mallards, that's kind of the way she goes. It's a thing. So I thought we'd come on in. We're going to give it a try. Now, my loadout's kind of interesting. I really had a lot of fun with that drilling rifle last stream. And for those of you that didn't make it, what a stream, man. Holy, they just keep getting better and better. I'm just having a time of my life with this stuff right now. So, very similar. Now, I do have the 22 with me. Okay, I brought the 22 just because of the range. And, I might want to make a real nice, accurate shot. But I got the Mosin. Because, it's the Mosin. I mean, we might need it. But it's going to mostly get tucked away. It's had a lot of use, this thing. But I got the 16 gauge. I love these shotguns. Man, if you're going to buy a DLC for shotguns, this had better be the one you pick up. Because it is... you got 3 variations of it. I love the camo. I really do. And without the sight, it's easy to track with. I know I'm kind of... I've got my blind. You're probably wondering, well, what's going over your face, beard? It's the beard's acting up. I don't know what's happening. This is, I put the blind down in the reeds. So you'll notice, I got to be careful. I don't want to spook these. If I move forward a bit. You're going to make a liar. Okay, there. See, now I'm standing up. I'm actually more visible. But if I get into the reeds a little, so I'm using the landscape as well as the blind. And man, I'm like a ninja right now. You don't even know what's happening to you, ducks. It's about to happen. So that's kind of what I like to try and do is get a little bit of Mother Nature's camo in with it because it gives you a little bit more. I mean, I could crawl right in here. These ducks could be right in front next to my decoys. It's pretty cool. So let me show you where we're at, guys. It's the 16 gauge. Big block, 16. I am right now down here at the bottom of Beaumont. Now, I shot 3 earlier. And was I ever surprised to have very little hunting pressure laid down? That's 3 kills. Just like I'm in a tree stand. Maybe you all knew and I was in the dark, but I wasn't aware they made that change. So that was very interesting. I thought to myself, self, that's kind of cool. So we can slaughter. And we got all kinds of things happening around this lake. And I don't really want to delete the zones if I can avoid it. But so I've got a blind here. I got a blind here with decoys set up. I have one over here. This one hasn't been too good to me, though. I got to be honest. And then I've got a couple more. I've got this one up here, which has been really good, but the wind often hurts me. And then all the way up in the top at Wilpeg, right here at the outpost. This one used to produce. I actually want to move this to the top end of the river, and I'd like one up here on Colburn because I get so many ducks there now. It's ridiculous. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, did I let these guys leave? Are they still here? Okay, so it's a decent shot with the shotty. We're at about 60. It's bouncing to 100. I'm pretty sure we're at about 70 on right there. I don't know which we're gonna go for. There's no real prizes, so we'll probably just pump a few out. So we're gonna open up with this bad boy, and I am gonna use the scope because it's a little further out. I prefer not to. But that, to me, I mean, I'm sure we'd hit it. I'd rather get a bit of a look at it, though. So let's just see what we can do. Where are those 2s? There the 2. There the 2. Let's just start shooting. Not the easiest with the scope on. I'm not used to it. And then these guys, I don't know. No, not so much luck with the drilling rifle. But I think that the drilling rifle will end up working. Oh. Are you getting away? Oh, I'm going to lose my breath. But I caught it. So I wanted to kill a bunch here because I want to see what happens with the hunting pressure. I got 2 shots left. Come on. Nope, that one got away. But we got quite a few there. I didn't really keep count. Look at that. The hunting pressure spread right out. So, again, some of you may have known this. I had no idea. That they had done this. This is like a tripod or a tree stand now. So they've adjusted the blinds. To me, that's big news. So I actually want to try and incorporate some of these into future hunts because we have some real electric areas that maybe a stand would put you into the trees. And so, I think we're gonna give it a shot down the line. Not today, but down the line. Now, before we go any farther, I can see there's a little bit of excitement going right now. I want to make a little bit. Now, we don't normally talk about King of the Kill during the streams, and to be honest, I really wasn't today. It's been announced in the Discord, but this is kind of a special King of the Kill. Now, King of the Kill is a contest that we have that runs weekly from Saturday to Saturday. Often we have a tie, and then that tie carries over to the Sunday. The winner gets a fancy role that gives you access to all of the Patreon and supporter stuff. And it gets you into the voice chat so you can come and say hi if you want to come say hi to me. That's what it's for. So that's kind of cool, right? So that's kind of cool. But this week was special because we're going from the old scoring system to 2.0. Right? It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but there's challenges there. So we've come up with something, and I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, and we can tell you exactly what's what. And so we're able to tell you that which is which. And I don't want to say much. We're just going to leave it for now because we're going to give you guys a tool later, and we'll talk about that then. But we had virtually within, it was so close, basically a three-way tie. And so because there was a mixture of the old scoring ones and new ones, we have awarded 3 King of the Kill rolls this week. And, I want to say they're all very special, but we have somebody in the barbershop who's been with us for quite some time and is a huge supporter. Huge supporter. In fact, the whole clan is. And that's none other than Butterfly Brooksy herself. Absolute doll, comes in, says hi, brightens everybody's day. Well, she's had a bit of a string of bad luck lately, with her foot and then getting sick. And then they were going to go bowling today, so that's why we started it too. That's just what the barbershop do, man. We got everybody's back. So there we go, man. Congratulations, Butterfly. Beautiful, beautiful buffalo. Wow, a 1K buffalo right before the true buffalo came out. What a feat. And I'm not taking away from everybody else, but I'm not discriminating. I'm just saying I thought it was a special mention needed. But you guys got to go and see the kills there. Absolutely unbelievable. Way to go. It was wicked. Very cool. What about the stands that you build? Yes, I haven't tried them yet, Big Block, and we will, but not right now. But I don't think... So now, if I sit here, typically on my maps, it takes them like a half hour to come back, 20 minutes to a half hour. So I like to bounce around. But before we bounce, let's go pick up all these kills. Where'd they all go? They should have all floated to me. Unless they all landed on land. Was there nothing here at all? Nothing? None of them came to me, so they're all on land over there. And I have no idea how many we shot. We just started blasting. We're not going to give a flying beard about our consec today because we don't care about our money right now. We're doing this for science. For science. Let's do it, man. Okay. Oh, Ginger over there, man. You can't do that to me. Put me on the spot like that. No, I'm terribly sorry, but it takes me a little bit of seeing the name before it gets imprinted in the memory. I apologize. I know you had a different name over on Twitch. I very much remember your YouTube name because you've been here a number of times, so... my bad, dude. My bad. I don't know what to say. Okay, here comes the carnage. We got some of them right here. Now, I'd love to see in our Discord if you guys can link. Check that out. Okay, so we'll use a better example before we talk about that. I'd love to see your guys' blind setups. I know a lot of you do hunt ducks in this game, so I'd love to see it. We got a silver, 12.6. Come on, where's that 2? We should have got a gold in there. I thought there was one that possibly was a gold. David, what's going on, man? Welcome. How are you? Brian, what's going down? I was hunting water buffalo and I saw a 5 that looked like a 9. I was shocked. Hey, I've had people sending me pictures of 7s making diamonds, not just the mythicals. So it's all about that trophy rating now, guys. It's all about the trophy. And we didn't get any golds out of any of that. I see something else there. Is that another one? Did we catch any more?
Sir.
Ooh, that one kind of caught me off guard. Hey, it's almost like a bomb going off in my ear. Brooksy with the super chat from the Brooksy and the Butterfly. Thank you so much for that, guys. You don't need to. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to. Just having you here is more than enough. You guys, you rock, man. From the bottom of my bearded heart, I greatly appreciate you. And that's just kind of, as I say, how we do here in the barbershop, man. It's all about, essentially, we're a virtual family. So if you haven't joined, guys, make sure to hit the link in the description down below. It'll pop up here by one of our illustrious mods at some point. Check it out, guys. Come on and say hi. Get part of it. It's how you get involved. Just join the Discord. That's how you keep notified on things too. Like I'm posted in there. I didn't post anywhere else that we were starting at 2 today. So I hope I didn't screw up anybody's day. Man, nobody said Bob's. Nope. Oh, Beard, I just got a Crown Wildebeest and couldn't taxi it. No. Oh, I don't know that I would have picked it up. I think I might have left it and gone back for now. I wouldn't have done that. That's, it's always in the back of your mind, but you can't do it because then it's not right. But if it's a game-breaking glitch like that, is it okay to do? I don't know. That's up to you to judge. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd let EW know. I really would. Okay, so I think we're gonna call that one a spade is a spade is a spade. And do I actually have? No, that's not a duck blind. It'd be nice to have a difference. No. Oh, I don't have a tent there anymore. I moved my tent. Let's try and make our way into this one and see if there's anything happening there. It's hard to get. John Rice, is this worth getting on PS4? We have a lot of PS4 hunters that are probably screaming at their monitors right now. Yes! Come join us! We have quite the PS4 contingent. Some real Apex hunters too. Yeah, this game, what you see here on PC, it is the same client on all platforms. Difference is you play with a controller and, not having the same video card. There is a difference in the graphics, but I've seen it on PS4 and it looks pretty, man. Yeah, definitely check it out. If you're on Xbox, I don't know, is this still on the Game Pass? I think it was. And I don't think Sony's offered it, unfortunately. Crystal, hello and welcome. How are you today? Shadow Wolf, what's going down, man? What would be the best rifle for medium game? There's a number of them. You have a lot of options now, my friend. I mean, the 30-06 is my go-to. If the animal's permitted by it, that's what I'm taking. The Mosin, I mean, that was the old meta, but it still holds true. Those guns, you just can't even touch them with their performance. They're unbelievable, man. So definitely check those out if you have those DLCs. If you don't, medium game, depending on the integrity, the 7mm is a good choice. The 270 has made a resurgence. It's a very, very straight, flat shooting rifle. It's fantastic, man, and it's very accurate. Good option. If money's not an option, of course. If you're just leveling up, I'd go, and you don't have any of the DLCs, I'd go 243 right to the 7mm. That's myself. You named Aiden, that's right. You had a whole bunch of something in front of it that I won't remember, but then it said Aiden. That's right, buddy. Thank you. And yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I just feel bad when I don't remember that stuff, man. You all come to watch me. I all come to watch you. Newt, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out today, buddy. Jackson, you made Butterflies Day. Hold it off in your stream. That's our way to say thanks. Thank you, Brooksy. Honestly, though, you don't need to do that, bro. Just being around and being involved like you guys are, it's more than any bearded fellow can ask for, brother. Justin offered, what's going on, man? Yes, sir. Good to see you. Hope everything's well, buddy. We haven't chatted in quite some time. Todd Wedman, hello and welcome. Hayward Gale, Mr. Moose on the Twitches has come in. See, Aiden, I do remember. It just takes me a bit, okay? Listen, don't tempt me, holy, calling out like that. That's the sound of music right there when you hear elk. Just give it her. I mean, God graced them with a bugle in their throat. Use that bugle, baby. How do collars work with need zones? They work very well, Derek. Need zones will attract an animal. You can break an animal from the need zone with the collar. They'll bring them directly to you. So you head to a need zone with a collar, ideally, and then you bring them to you. But if you're hunting somewhere like Spain, where you don't have a collar for some of the animals, you're really hunting the need zones. You should be. Working all the time, Justin. I hear you, buddy. GB Brads, what's going down, my man? We need to have a chat one of these days. We need to have a chat. I caught one of your streams, actually, over on Twitch. It wasn't live, unfortunately. But, yeah, I popped in and checked it out. I never know if you should type something hello when you're rewatching one of those. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The sexiest voice on YouTube is live. Oh, hold on. Let me find out where they are. I want to go watch, too. Nevada Hunting, hey, how you doing? Man, we're getting some names here. I haven't seen in a while. It is so good to have all of you out today. Right on. Well, Big Block 4570 is your favorite weapon? I hear you, brother. It's like a midway boomstick. That thing is all kinds of fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's always had a place for me, ever since they fixed it, that gun. Oh, but now with the integrity range and, they say they didn't change the weapons, but they don't handle the same as they used to. Okay, we got nothing here, but we're going to sit in this blind for a minute. And, duck hunting's a little different. It's a little different to stream because, if there's nothing there when we get there, we got to give it a chance and we got to hang out and see what happens. And you can see the wind just working around on me here. Let's give it a little squirt, squirt. Hi, Jan. Hello and welcome. Nice to have you out today. How long is the beard, Jaxy? It's down my chest, halfway down my chest. So I don't know. I've never put a tape on it. If you look at my avatar, it's probably a good 2 more inches on that. And it's too long. I want to shorten it. I just like it full. That's what I like. I just don't like it as long as it is. I had an incident not that long ago and I got caught in a zipper and I lost a chunk. I wasn't too happy with that, let me tell you. Nevada says, Beard, what is your overall opinion of the new update? I haven't played in a year, but this update brought me back and I love it. I got to tell you, I'm glad it happened. I've had my issues before, during and after. All in all, I am fully behind it. I think that it has brought some needed changes to the game with the integrity on the weapons. I just don't think that removing the score was the right way to go. I have so many people now, since we came back and we hit this hard, I get a lot of direct messages in Discord and on Facebook Messenger, and I get tagged on Twitter a lot, and I even get messages on Twitch now too. And so I apologize if I missed a lot of those guys, but a lot of those, and I mean a lot of them, are pictures of a harvest screen. Beard, is this a big one? Beard, what is this? Beard, is this, I'm going, man, you took away the scoring, so the average player doesn't know. So that's really my only, ongoing complaint. And I would love it if they would just add it somewhere, tucked away in the screen, on the harvest screen. Don't make it about the score, but just let them know. Other than that, I think that it's definitely brought a new feel to the game for me. Does that make sense? I look forward to playing it, and I honestly, I'm like, okay, so can we go for a hunt? Let's do something here, So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm fully behind it. Nightwolf, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. What's going down? Lorraine Washington, what's happening? Says, do you feel it's harder to get followers as a streamer when you don't show your face and only do voice? No complaining, just curious. So a face cam can be good and bad, in my opinion. Some people, you develop this image of them in your mind, and then if you see them on face cam and it shatters that image, does that change how you feel about them? But then there's also the other thing of, different walks of life, people from different areas might not understand people's humor by their facial inflictions, blah, 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 blah. There's definitely lots of ups and downs. So to grow as a streamer without the face cam, there might be more challenges. You rely more. I don't know. That's a really good question. When I started doing YouTube, when we really started hitting it, we started getting 2,500 to 3,000 subs per month. We blew up in the first year. It was unheard of unless you have something going viral. And I don't use a face cam. So I don't know. But for the average viewer, I think that's more probably a question to look into the influencers channels to get more insight, because I really haven't researched it. It would just be my personal opinion. That's a good one. You got me thinking, Lorraine. You really did. Oh, Caleb, hello and welcome. He says, I've yet to get an albino or a diamond. Oh, man. Well, I'm yet to get ducks in at this blind. Well, you know what? It'll happen. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Don't get frustrated by it. Just enjoy the hunt. There's too much emphasis on diamonds in this game. It really, really is. And I mean, I get it. Real life, you see something with a big old mantle on its head, that thing's got a satellite dish, you get pretty excited. So it's hard not to fall into that. But ultimately, the game is about the hunt. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. And honestly, if you are getting frustrated, join the Discord, and I am sure there's peeps that would love to take you out to help get your first diamond. Is there a certain way to call animals? Hey! No, I'm just kidding. So, that's a good question, actually, Derek, because Yes, in a sense there is. You got to watch out for certain things like your wind and your visibility. But just in this game, you just tap it and, any collar, off she goes, right? And, it's in real life, yes, there is a certain way to use collars. Like my rattler, when I'm using my rattler and it's literally just two old tines, if you're not making it sound authentic, you're going to spook them. Now, we don't have that issue in this game. But we won't get into real life hunting tactics. We're playing a game. The Destroyer, thank you so much. Everybody in chat, like and subscribe right now. I appreciate that. You could do it with a couple limbs or something. I don't know. Some guy says something about that. Well, you got a voice like that. You don't need a face cam. Thanks, Nibs. Y'all gonna make me blush. Nathan Hallett got a 1,000 scoring Puma. That's awesome. And see, that's what I'm talking about. We don't have that score displayed anymore. Good for you, man. That's wicked. I hope you mounted that bad boy in your lodge. Speed Racer, hello and welcome. Timothy Davis, what's going down? Ray Lunsford, what's happening? How much would the new scoring system change King of the Kill? We were very concerned about that. So we set out on a mission. And we had some help with our friend, Mr. JaxyBeards and Chaz, and there's a lot of other people that were kind of working on their own methods, and I guess I'm almost sort of letting the cat out of the bag, but we needed to come up with a way to calculate based off the old scoring system so we can determine the size of the diamond. And so it's testing, it's undergoing testing, and it'll come to you guys, and then the other discords and communities can certainly make use of it. And off we go to the races, baby. We can still tell the size of the diamonds. That's what it really came down to. Because otherwise, we were going to have to do animal-specific weeks. And that's just hard to do because everybody needs to have their eyes glued on Discord. And sometimes it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get a little distracted by shiny things in general chat in there. It gets a little bit nutty. Okay, so I think we're having a bust here. I don't think we're going to get anything coming to this one. I generally don't give it much longer than we are right now. But I do have multiple ones to hop around. And, hey, I heard a stamp. JaxyBeards, new member on the YouTube channel. Yes, sir. Welcome, buddy. So nice to have your support, man. So nice to have your support. That means an awful lot. Enjoy the little emotes there, buds. Right on. John D, hello and welcome. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming out. Adrian Kalski, hello and welcome to you. Mr. Fisherman Roo. Shadow of Wolf has killed 2 gold blacktail deer, but haven't found a diamond yet. Hey, it's all right, buddy. They will come. They will come. As I say, don't force them. Just have fun with it. Okay, we're getting out of here. Screw this place, man. Nothing happening. I'm a little reluctant. That was often one of my best spots, but I just want to do nothing but stands and jump in and out of blinds. And God. Henry says, do you know spook diamonds will not return to their need zones new patch notes? Well, now there's an interpretation of that. They do return. They do come back to the need zones. I can confirm that with a certainty. They don't come back to the exact same spot anymore. Remember, when you have a need zone on your map, that zone encompasses this area. And that's not just moose. There's more than moose under there. It's whatever animals touch that last is what it's going to display. So there's a big zone there. So you might have seen a diamond right here, and you spooked him and he ran off, and he might come in right back over here. So just keep your eyes peeled. Now, it adds kind of a nice little feature because it makes it a little harder to get around and to kind of try and find them, right? Doesn't it? I mean, I like that. They're trying to update their AI. And I mean, good on them, man, because that's been the complaint of a lot of folks is, it's so predictable, right? The duck color's broken. It might be. I don't think that's going to work either. They can't hear me, man. They can't hear a word I'm saying. I'm 16 and my beard is about 2 inches long already. Nice, Hayden. Nice. Yeah, it took me years to grow a beard. I had a goatee from when I was like 19, and it was a full goatee. And I took the plunge a number of years back and said, I want a full beard, man. Like, I need to man up. And I grew it. And I was a little worried about the misses because, women either love it or hate it. I don't think there's really a big go between, you know what I'm saying? And she likes it. She fully supports it. She won't let me cut it. So I'm down with that. She let me trim it. She doesn't. I don't know if she likes it as long as it is right now, but I am going to cut her down some. Bruno, QC Gaming, hello and welcome, man. Good to have you. Are you leaving now? Are you? Love you, dear. Have a good one. Oh, did I just spook those? Mrs. B is off and running. And her lovely little Lincoln, man. You should see her in this thing. I love it. Cute little blonde driving this thing down the road. You know, she's just... she wanted some bling in her life, you know. She was driving a truck previously, which I loved. It was a little Frontier. It was great because I got all the full size, and I always wanted to take it hunting. She wouldn't let me. And now she's in this little Lincoln. It was, you know, it was used. Don't think we went crazy. They're bloody expensive. But it's got bling. She wanted bling. It's got a bloody fridge in the back seat. What kind of car's got a fridge if it ain't a limo? I just blew my mind. So she's off. Her and my daughter are gone. I'm bachelor guy now till tomorrow. Holy. The barber's chair is going to get a little wild tonight. I'm going to put a warning out, guys. Anybody who wants to come and hang out, you're more than welcome. But, you know, liquid diet. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Betty Cardi, what's going on? Go to Renouncey in top left corner. There's always ducks there. Yes, that's a spot I really want to look at putting a blind down. What happens if I stand up like this? There we go. Let's see. What do you got? Look at all the ducks. Look at all the ducklings. Let's look for a good one. At least a two. How do you do? There's a one, a two. We got 2 twos, and they're pretty close. What are you doing? All right. All right, so we're looking at about 35 or so. We're going to go ahead and get a reload going on everything first. We'll zero it for 50. Let's make sure. I really want to make this work. The drilling rifle. I should go straight into my 22 after this, but it's all about the drilling, baby. Okay, what do we got going down? Where'd you go? I think we're just going to start shooting. I don't care what we get. Come on, baby. Do it. Don't do me wrong. Yeah, you did me wrong. Oh, one. Did we get one? One just fell. Okay, 100 and pap. Pap. Oh, I said pap. Excuse me, kind sir. I hear animals beside me. Oh, no, what was that? Seriously, and do I really need to go all the way over there to get a damn duck? Is that a thing? Are they in the water? Please tell me you died over water. Nope. There it is. You little son of a human. That's what I think about that. We'll pick that bad boy up. John D just shaved his beard. Well, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Moment of silence for the fallen beards. All right, so we got a nice little collection. This is what I love about this. So keep track here, guys. Now, you're not making more money doing this these days. Go to Spain. Just go to Spain. Even Africa. What are you barking at me, moose over there? So we got another silver. It was a 1 trivial. We got another score. We got a gold on this one. So now with the way they do their scoring now, it's different. You can see we were really close to it. The minimum diamond being 19.6. We came in at 17.8. The minimum gold is 15.4. So you really got a bit of a mix there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a bit of range. But not bad. So only 410 cash, but if you're getting 400 per kill and you're getting 6 kills, 7, 8 kills, you know, it adds up pretty quick. Lone Wolf, my man, a new member here on the channel. Thank you so much for that, buddy. I greatly appreciate it. We're having some issues these last few days of Streamlabs. It's telling me you subscribed and it's making a funny face at me. I don't know what that's all about. It did the same thing with JaxyBeards, but no, you've definitely given her in there, man. I appreciate that. You enjoy the membership here. Make sure that you go into Discord and you sync your YouTube. It's the same as if you were a subscriber on Twitch. It'll get you a fancy role, get a nice color, and you get access to all the supporter areas. So, and come say hi, man. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. All right, so let's yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm digging this. We got a whole swath. Go. We got a silver, 348. A silver, 382. A silver, 325. Hold on. It's another silver. 335. And a thing that doesn't want to you pick up. Get in my bag. You son of a... Hold on. Hey, there we go. Now you're flashing. Confirmed trophy. Oh, lo and behold, another silver. But, you know, all in between the $300 and $400 mark, we just made some bank, dude. And we got a whole bunch of shotguns scored. Now, you can do that with handguns. It's a great way to get score up. Great, great way. But not bad, not bad. So now, again, we can sit in here, and I'll often get them to come back. But if they don't come back in like 10, 15 after that, I don't really stick around too much. I like to bounce. All right. So we'll hang tight a second. I'm missing all kinds of things in chat. I'm looking for Red Deer right now in Spain. Awesome, Aiden. That's awesome, buddy. Roussard, give us the big old subscribe. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Great to have your support. Thank you very much for that. Hey, yes, Sideveb, what's going down, man? Requires practice. It seems that trophy rating for mallards is weight times 10. Exactly. It's exactly what it is. They got that little note on their spreadsheet, so it's good to know this stuff, right? Goose are 1,000 plus for males. Ooh, John D, that sounds good. It only Niles. What's going down, man? Good afternoon to you too, my dude. Koi Vet. Hey, what's happening? Another friend from over the pond. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's, what time are we at here now? Almost 3. Did we start late? We've been going for 40 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. But thanks for coming out to join us. I know it's late where you're at. You're good 8 hours ahead. Or are you 9? Are you on the tip up there in Scotland? Are you 9? Anyways, I know most of Britain's 8 hours ahead from me. So thank you for hanging out, bud. Good to see you. There we go. Derek my man, has linked the Discord. Guys, if you haven't done so, click that. Come and join us. Let's have a party. Oh, man. I'm way too hyped up. I shouldn't be. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a bachelor for a night. I'm not even going to stick around here. I don't even know what I'm doing now. We're going to go bounce to the next one. So when I'm hunting by myself and I'm doing ducks, this is what I do. I go from spot to spot. And it's really good to me. Really. Oh, I've taken away my tent there, haven't I? Okay, well, we'll actually just start from up here. Now, we do have the drilling rifle, so we can take bigger game as we're doing this. And that's why I really want the drilling rifle to work with the ducks, too, because, you know, they've got the appropriate ammo. I think I just need to get used to it. I mean, if you look at it, when you drop the scope, that's gorgeous. Like, is that not gorgeous? I love this weapon. Like, it is something else. You can almost see down that. So I might open up with this one and then follow up with Camera Shab. Do you know geese prices have been doubled? I heard that. A lot of animals, the money has been increased. But have you seen when you taxi an animal, if you screw it up, there's a repair bill? Yeah, that's a thing too, man. White Stevens wants to know, where do I think the next map will be? Whoa, that was not fair, Call of the Wild Gods. Not fair. I gotta turn my volume down. Hold on. There's like a bomb going off. Not that we've ever had those in the channel. I feel like they're going to give us a down under map because they've talked so much about it. But they also mentioned another Africa map. There's been talk about more maps through North America. So I personally, if I was to guess, I would say like an Australia map. You know, it's a good possibility. You know, I don't have any inside skinny on that. That's just, you know, kind of from what has been alluded and whatnot. I should have really went and looked out on the water's edge. See, I figured there was going to be something here. You know what we haven't tried? You know what we haven't tried? I just thought of this. It's a small one, but it's still a male. Push and hold your R while on the drilling rifle will change between the ammo that you have equipped. Just a little FYI if you didn't know that. I want to put one into the lungs and see if we can double lung with this bad boy. Because I don't know if we can. Okay, so it looks like we got a single. We'll still get full score. For science, totally for science. Just doing my thing. You know, nothing to see here. Just a big dead behemoth of a moose. Taxidermy a fox may cost like 6,000. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeet and delete. What do I think about no class 9 for shotguns? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not such a fan of that. I think that we could use some big shotties, and it would be great to go and hunt the buffalo with them. That's my personal thought. I was a little disappointed to see that. But, you know, I've really tried not to point out, like, because there's things they could have done differently. There really is, and there's still work that needs to be done. But looking at it, you know, they've done a pretty good job. Leopards, I want leopards. If you, well, what did I miss? Taxidermy fox may, it may cost like 6,000 more if you screwed up. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, the cost of repairing them. I haven't had to do it yet, and I'm purposely going to mess something up, taxi it, and see what happens. I was a little worried when I first saw that. Like, wow, is this going to be a thing? Like, are you going to taxi this and it's going to show the full score? But I haven't heard anyone say anything about that, so I should have tested that before I even mentioned that. What? Yeah, Henry. We did. The 9.3 round double lunged. That's fantastic. Huh. Now, there isn't this great big emphasis anymore on needing to get a double lung for obvious reasons. You know, with the new scoring, it's not needed. But for myself, I don't want to shoot an animal with a weapon, even if they tell me that I'm able, if it's not going to be an ethical kill. So, and I try to double lung all of my deer is my go-to shot in real life. Just from experience, knowing that, you know, I'm not going to be tracking this thing for hours. I'm not going to waste the rest of mine and my buddy's hunt trying to follow up my screwed up shot. So that, to me, still kind of transfers through to this game. What's going on? I don't know, man. I think my gamepad's getting old. I might have to buy a new one. Let's get over to this blind. That moose is about to be drilled. You're right, Shannon. It got hit pretty hard. That's a beauty of a gun right there, man. Caleb just got the 7mm. 7mm is awesome, dude. Ryan Anderson, just a couple lines up for you, said 7mm all the way now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the 7mm. I don't like the single shot. I just don't. And we're allowed 2 shots. You know, good luck getting that second one in unless it's on the run. You know, where the 2 shots really going to come in nice, in my opinion, guys, is if you're lining up at a diamond and for some reason you sneeze, or the sun's in your eye, or say your cat with really sharp claws jumps on your lap and decides to use you as a scratching post, you might want to do a follow-up shot really, really quick. You know, so the only time I would carry the 7mm nowadays is if I was worried about weight. And all credit to that one goes to Sean Johns. He's the one that pointed it out to me, and I thought, you know, you're right. And I just ran all the way up to this thing. What are you doing, Beard? Get your head straight. And the wind is not being my friend. But we're going to go sit in this blind for a minute and see what happens. What's the best way to make cash right now? Go to Spain. Just slaughter everything. Spain, I can't believe what it does to my virtual wallet. I thought Africa was good. And prior to Africa, it was Hirsch. And Hirschfelder was great. A lot of people didn't like it. I had a blast on Hirsch. I made a lot of money on there when I was trying to grind. But Africa took the seat. Now Spain, in my opinion, is the best place to make money. Fernando's pretty good too, actually. Fernando, you can make a lot of cash. It depends. I mean, find any herd. If you can get a herd and you got a stand, you can just pull those things out. You can take 15 of them without worrying about wrecking a need zone. And I mean, if you're looking at animals like the mouflon that are scoring you're getting over $1,000 per kill. And you could, in theory, be sitting in a stand, letting them coming back in. You could take 15 in one location. It's a lot of money real quick. So in my opinion, the current meta for going and making a lot of money in XP, head to Spain. And go to town, man. I don't know about your guys' Spains, but mine is loaded. Absolutely loaded with animals. Okay, taking our time. Get a little spray. This stuff, it's not so bad if you get it in your mouth. You know, it's the other stuff you don't want. Oh, you sons of... Look at them go. Well, that's just going to be something nice in there, too, that we missed out on. Some twos. Just twos. Well, they may come back. My wind is terrible. I used to have a tent here, but I removed it because I hit my limit. Any whitetail tips? Yes, Ryan Marks. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. I get asked this a lot. You may already be doing this, but in all honesty, your best chance at getting a good whitetail, get those need zones built up, work the areas, work them at different times. Like I'll go and I'll work the morning on my map and I'll work certain areas repeatedly to build up those need zones. And as the need zones build, you get more animals spawning. Okay, now your time of day is crucial. Okay, so whitetail, you want to hunt at noon. So between 12 and about 4 is when you're going to get them all down by the water. And that's when you get to see them. It's really what you want to shoot for, right? You know, you want that visibility. Okay, before we go any closer, sure sounds like there's a whole lot more than there is, doesn't it? I don't know that we're going to make it all the way down to this blind. What are you? My moose dar was going off there. You know, it's like radar. Gotta give everything a real good look. We got 2 groups. I think we'll take the ones right in front of us. And I don't care what we shoot. We're just going to start shooting. But I'm not in the blind. So I could really wreck this here. Should we try and get in the blind? Okay, we're going to try and get in the blind. And I might just have to pull the rifle out and give it a shot. I don't know if we're going to make it. I'm going to keep the gun at the ready. Oh. 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 There you have. I'm nervous now because they can just break at any moment on you. See? Harder with the shotty on that range. Okay, we'll go for 0 to 100. Nice. Right on the last shot. So, did they all fall over the water? Looks like they did, but see, now look what we did. We've just erased this need zone. Now, there wasn't anything real big and fancy here. Am I terribly upset about matters? Not really. I mean, I don't like to ever delete zones, but it does happen, right? We got to come to terms with that. But now, what we can do is often after you've deleted that zone, if you find something like this, you haven't spotted on it, it's not going to do it. Dang it. Sometimes you can get the zone back. But when we dump pressure, we come back. I've got decoys. The ducks act a little bit differently, so it should be all right. Okay, we got a silver off that bad boy. Oh, we got a gold, 16.3. So, you know, a little smaller than that other one we got, but still pretty good. Almost 400 cash. We'll take it. Not a very high session score because the difficulty, it's only 25%, right? I mean, that's all it is. But we'll take it, man. Now, we got more coming in, so we'll hang out. We can pick these up over here. Big Block says albino musk deer are probably the rarest. Yeah, I don't know. An albino musk deer? Maybe. And, you know, you could be right, bud, because most people don't really go out of their way to hunt them. Moose yeeted successful. Do you have to target practice to get hunting license since untrained hunters will lead to unethical hits, kills? Trifecta. That is something that I have talked about at length. So let me tell you here, you have to do your hunter's core. That's gorgeous. Isn't the blonde nice in the ducks? You have to do your hunter's core. So the one that I took was a 4-day course. It was in the evenings and then all day on a Saturday with a test. And there's a practical too. And with that, you also get your restricted and unrestricted. Okay, we'll take that. Very nice. Your firearms. When you're done all that, you can buy a gun and go. There's no mandatory, accuracy test, shooting test, whatever you want to call it. And I really feel there should be because, Man, I got some buddies that have brought friends out hunting for the first time, and like we're setting up pie plates, just pie plates, at about 100 yards with a 22, and they're missing. You know, so you're going to shoot a deer like that? I don't think so. So we're pretty good, my group of friends. You know, we make sure everyone is shooter before they're shooter, if you know what I'm saying. But no, there's no restrictions, and I don't believe there is anywhere that I'm aware of. I swear we've killed more than that here. Did some of those land? Now there's a nice one. Look at that. Look at that. So that's about the size. Was our first one 17? It was 17 something. 398. You know, deja vu. Deja vu. We'll take it. Lots of golds. It doesn't look like there's the center right there. So it doesn't look like anything would have hit there, but I wonder if that got in the way. We must investigate. Let's go for a little trot. We'll head over there and see what's happening. I've missed so much chat. I'm sorry. Shannon Milliken says, JaxyBeards the charts you guys provided have really helped my friends. Thank you for all your work. Hey, I really appreciate that. I didn't do the charts. The one that I prefer to use right now is by the barbershop's friend, Aaron. He's been a very prominent member for some time. And he's put a lot of work in that. Prior to that, a lot of the ones that we have in there, they're all players just like yourself that have tried to offer up ways to give back. And so they're very, very handy. And we will always pass along any tools that we get that have helped us, that have worked for us. We'll make sure to get to you guys. So I'm glad to help. And I'm glad you joined us in the Discord to check those out. Brooksy Angel, hello Angel, how are you? Welcome. Bubba Smith, hey man, hi from Spain. Long time, don't see you. Man, I gotta tell you, Bubba Smith, I am all kinds of jealous. My favorite map is Spain in this game. And I really want to hunt Spain now. I really want to hunt Spain. I don't think anything's going to be laying on the water line, although I think I just see a need zone here. No, it was just the reflection coming from the water. Okay. And we'll just make sure nothing's laying on the ground here. But that's the other thing, guys. I really feel this new update that, you know, people that don't hunt, this makes me think of Critter Getter. Critter, if you happen to be watching this makes me think of Critter Getter. He used to be in our Discord a fair bit. And, you know, this was a guy that has grown up in a family without any hunters. And he developed, there is some on the ground here. He developed a passion for hunting through this game. Now, as a result, he's been looking into getting rifles, and you know, it's really become a life passion for him. So I find that, you know, when you've got games like this, or just games period, they can really put out the wrong message. This game now, with the way it's moving forward, I feel it's got a more emphasis on being ethical. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I think they've made a good choice, a good decision. Hard to specify the perfect loadout. It is. Steam. Steam done it to me. Well, let's put a BRB screen up right here. And what happened to the music? That's what happened to the music. We'll turn that down. This ain't Twitch. We can't play what we want to play. It's got to be non-copyrighted. Let's see if we can get right back up. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That used to only happen on Tuesdays. Truthfully, it was every Tuesday stream, man, between 4 and 5. Steam would go down. Back buffer creation failed. Huh. Well, maybe we'll just completely push our way out of Steam. Do a hard stop. It's waiting to shut down Call of the Wild. It looks like we've had a bit of an issue here, guys. Please bear with me. We are experiencing bearded difficulties. Okay. Now we'll try and start her back up. Can you guys hear that cat? Can you hear the cat? She's purring up a storm here right now. Holy. And my dog's sitting at the gate, all jealous. What are you doing, cat? He's mine. Kind of how it goes in this household. The dog's mine and the cat's Mrs. B's. Won't be long here, guys. Won't be long. We're coming back up. The game is actually currently loading. And I just need to set up my Windows Borderless Gaming. Otherwise, when I tab out, it mutes the stream. You won't hear any game sounds. And I'm tabbing out steady when I'm streaming. So give me one moment. We're almost done. Okay. Let's put us in Renacci. There we go. It's come up. All right, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, well, I guess we collected what we're going to collect there. We're going to bounce around lakes. Now let me get everything else back up here. There we go. There we go. Crisis averted. We're back at her. That was something. SC Outdoors, hello and welcome, buddy. How are you today, man? Logan, what's going down? You just started playing? Well, welcome to the world of Hunter Call of the Wild. I was staring at my feet. Don't know what's happening, why we're staring at our feet, but it's a happening. Now we're going to take a look around. I normally get more than that up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see something big floating around. Somewhere, at any rate. Look how many ducks there are. And Renacci used to always be dead for ducks back when they first came out. And then everything moved. Everything moved once again with an update. Animals, a lot of them are still in the same locations. But I found the ducks did a big relocate. And they still show up in some of the old spots. But certainly not like they do now. How close are you? 200, we can walk up here. There we go, and there is more to look at. I feel like I should have a blind here right now. I need to check my phone. Mrs. B might be getting lost. She doesn't know where she's going. No, I think we're okay. All right, I'm in the clear. Are you? All right. Well, let's go see. Now let's peek here because there's quite a lot, man. Yeah, you can easily kill 2 to 3 wild boar with a 45-70 without breaking a sweat. I know the gun's amazing, isn't it? I love hearing everybody taking all these different weapons out. Ones that, you know, they've all had their limelight at some point, and a lot of them got nerfed at some point too. So I love this area. Where we are right now, just Renacci, man. I get bears and ducks and blacktail and even some whitetail and elk. And oh, what a great spot. And with our current loadout, we can kill just about everything in game. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I find it hard to believe that there isn't something decent in here. So you guys you're quite a ways out there. You're a good 300. So we can shoot on these guys. And we should be able to get over and shoot on those guys. 2 miner right there. Could, in fact, be a gold. Okay, so we're looking at about 175-ish. We'll go ahead, we'll zero for 150, which is the max on the 22. And we'll give her just a little bit of lift. Ah! Come on, beard. Oh, we're not even going to get it. We're not even going to get it. And that wasn't even, that is the 2. Dang. I'll see, it happens. It happens. They must have been a little further. I saw that one splash down in front. Unfortunately. But now these guys should all still be here. And we're going to move a little closer around to get a better look at those guys. Cavalier Roy says, this new animal weapons classification was so needed for a while now due to the amount of additional weapons we get in the DLCs. I fully agree. They needed a rework, man. Big Block 223 out also, and it's been buffed for sure. It sure has. That thing performs now, man. But it is in the patch notes. That's the only rifle that was supposed to have a buff. But I'm telling you, from my experiences, everything handles differently now. Really do. They aren't 300? What's not 300? What are we correcting me for? We're going through them with the shrow on the... I'm not following Aaron. Need to learn. Need to lead more. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the tips, Aaron. It's my first time playing Hunter Call of the Wild. I haven't hit a single duck today. But thank you. Thank you. Oh, hilarious. It sucks with this rifle. I don't like shooting the 22 over 150 meters. I quite enjoy it, to be honest. There's a lot of drop on it, so you got to give it some good lift. But it's misleading depending on what ducks you're shooting. So if you're shooting on the mallards don't fly as fast as the teal, so you don't need to lead as far. The teal, you're really putting your scope in front quite a ways. You got to get those crosshairs, because they move just that much faster. But it doesn't look like it off a first glance. It's kind of interesting. Oh, Ryan Marks, the 30-06. Man, when they release that gun, that is the one gun to rule them all. That thing just outperforms everything else in its class. See, there's some mating calls. We're not coming for you. Where can I find geese in Hirschfeld and Shadow Wolf right in the center of the map? Pretty much any cornfield. They're attracted to the cornfields. They will come in and land. So it's good to work those fields. The middle, we called that the bearded ring of death. I don't know if you saw any of those streams. You may want to go back and check one out. I really want to use the shotgun. There's no way we're making that shot with the shotties. It's just not happening. There's too much spread. Oh, I was hoping to see a bigger bear down here. I thought we'd have a little fun with the drilling rifle. I get so many bear right there at that need zone. It's ridiculous. James Brandel, hello and welcome. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming out today. Fuzzy Barbecue, welcome back. Hello, man. How are you? Been a while. It has been a while. I recognize names. It sometimes takes me a while to place them. I feel like, see, if we go around, I want to be close enough to use the shotgun. This is why I like going where I have decoys down, because I can get into my blind, I can use the shotties. Butterfly carries the 30-06 on almost everything. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a go-to gun. It's nice to try other things, though. You know what I mean? Like, not just always do the same thing. I'm just taking my time, guys, moving down here, reading chatting with you guys. And we'll probably have to take a pop on some of these here pretty soon. See, I don't know if it's going to be, is it worth shooting? We got 3 to hit. There we go. There's a bear. It's just a 2. There's more 2s over there. Now, I wonder, what are we at? 220? So if I move over a little further, we shouldn't spook that group. Maybe we can get closer to shotgun them. Maybe we'll just pop these guys right now. I'm going to hit that one right there. About between 130. It's varying. That's what I don't like about this scope. This rangefinder is not the most accurate. Nonetheless, zeroed out to 150. That is the hardest shot to make right there. Angled like that, going on an angle and going up. Hardest shot in my opinion. Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Thanks to the wonderful mechanics of floating, we now have to wait. Where is it? There it is. Okay. We'll wait for it. Dip Dizzy Whizzle, my man, is in the building. What's going down, buddy? Thanks for coming on out today. Much appreciate you. So those other guys should still be floating around because they're outside the range of hearing. Oh, there's a nice bear. 261. He's going to dance around. This might spook the ducks, but come on. It's money in the bank. Nope. I had to wait till he went in the tree, right? I lifted too high there. And we got a gold on that one. 15.6. Not as big as our 17s, but we'll take it. 323. That's all right. Not bad. 135 meters out. And a silver to back that one up. It is what it is. Trying to get used to this drilling rifle. Only having the 150 range in the scope. So if we were shooting at, say, that duck, and if it was 200, we'd want to lift, but not too high. You know what I mean? So trying to learn this rifle, it's kind of fun. I like it. I want it to be a lot more than it is. I'll tell you that right now. The wind has shifted, so we might be able to get into range with a shotty. Might spook the ducks. Apparently it didn't. That's kind of mind-blowing, isn't it? Happy Saturday, Eric Plant. Thank you for coming on out today, man. Much appreciate you. Diagonal shots against ducks are a waste of time. I know, it's terrible. But I gotta try, man. I like to challenge myself. You know, I like to think I'm a pretty decent shot. Or maybe I need to learn. Sorry. But, you know, it's... Whoa. What are you in there? You're just a little guff. I don't know if I like the sound of the drilling rifle, though, the more I shoot it. It sounds very hollow. Sounds very hollow. There it is. This used to be one of my favorite spots for bear and moose. But it was quite some time ago, and the map's undergone some big changes. And you don't really get the big ones anymore. Well, you're a monster. I would take this, IRL, man. Absolutely. Get in my freezer. Although, did I do that? Okay. Okay. We'll take it. Well, what do you mean I didn't use the right ammo? You gonna tell me the 9.3 is too big? Yeah, we kind of knew that when we shot it. Is there a limit on how many deer you can shoot in real deer hunting? Absolutely, yes. Yes, and it varies depending where you are. Where I live here, you're allowed 3 deer in a season. And that can be a combination of the 2 species. So we have mule deer and we have whitetail. So you can't take all 3 in one region. You have to travel to different regions. So like we hunt in Region 8 and Region 4. And, you know, there's multiple regions here in British Columbia. So you have to go, you have to be careful where you take them. Oh, I was not paying attention. I don't even know what distance we are. Oh, we're stabbing in the dark. Let's see. I'm going to 0 for 100. Zero it up to 150. Dang it. I didn't want to spook him. I want to use my shotgun. Just want to use my shotgun. Is it too much to ask? Flying antlers. I know what's going on. It's witchcraft. Little Guff, still plenty of venison. I know, right? I mean, those are meat bucks. I'm sorry, but where I come from, they taste the best. You know, convince me otherwise, but I'm telling you straight up and down. When, you know, up until, I've told this before, and it shocked a few people. And I'm just going to throw it out there again. Prior to Call of the Wild, I did not give a flying flip about the rack that was on the animal. As long as it was legal, I was taking it. And it was all about filling my freezer. 100% about the taste of that animal because I'm bringing it home to my kids. Whoa, hey, how you doing? How many shots to get to the center? Let's just see what happens. Oh, well, we're allowed 2. I mean, it's the wrong animal, or it's the wrong ammo, and we're not hitting vitals. And look, 46 hits on the first one. It's because we're using birdshot, man. Look at it incoming. Making it rain, baby. And sometimes you got to do stuff because it's fun, but you would never do that in real life, you know. Although people do shotgun hunt, that's the thing. Okay, Renachi, you were a treat. Definitely need to set a blind up here, guys. Definitely need to do it. We got to make it happen. I don't know that there's any point in trying this one. It does not do me well, but it used to. We pulled a lot of diamonds out of here, man. Isaac's Gaming, are any diamonds yet? We're not looking for diamonds right now, my man. Although, you know what happens. That's when they come out, right? When you're not looking for them. We're duck hunting. And, you know, I'll be really shocked if we don't get at least 1 duck diamond. But I don't want to put an emphasis on the diamonds. But, you know, my maps with the mallards have always been absolutely ridiculous. Have I checked out the muzzleloader clue? Absolutely. Absolutely. First day it was found, man. That thing was getting PM to me left and right. And I'm pretty pumped, man. If that's what comes out, if that's what we get, oh, we've been asking for muzzleloaders for how long? Please, EW, don't let us down. Give us the muzzleloaders. They're awesome, man. I mean, to see something like that in this game with those kind of smoke effects that they can put into it. Yes, please. There's a bug with buckshot when using it on deer. Ah. Oh, what did I miss? Hold on. Eric Platt's got a joke. Hold on. Where was it? Blue. Oh, okay, I thought you were telling a punchline, Eric. I went back to read it. Vital hits are not registering with buckshot on the deer. Well, I'm wondering if they're reaching with buckshot. I mean, you would think it should. It should get in there. I don't know why it wouldn't. Well, you know, it sounds like there's something they need to sort out. I used to just love this spot. Okay. We'll hang out. We'll hang tight. We'll see if we can bring anything in. Wind's good. What's the hardest animal you find is the hardest to hunt? Well, in all honesty, when you learn how the animals behave, and I'm not saying that they're easy, but they become a lot easier once you learn the behavior in your working need zones. Straight up and down, the hardest animal in game to hunt, I would say my opinion would be the lion. Would probably be the lion. And you can certainly get lots of lions. But I think they're the hardest to hunt because they don't respond real well to the callers. Like, they'll stop, they'll look at you, kind of like, you know, are you a tasty morsel? But they don't come in very well, like a lot of the other animals do. So, yeah, I think I'd have to go with lion. That's a good question. Everything else I can get to come in, you know. All the predators, they respond real well to collars. Even the pumas seem to respond reasonably well. Better than the lions anyways. Bears, well, I don't have any issues with the bears. They come right into my calls. They take a while. They're like the yotes. So when you got a yote and you're trying to call it, a lot of people are like, oh, this thing's not responding. Well, you might have seen it right there. But since you've been calling, it's walked around and it starts coming in over here. You know, it's like the lynx were like that. The lynx were very much like that too. Okay, we really want to get some ducks down in here. Don't let me down now. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to wander up the river a bit too because we get a lot there. Actually, up Colburn is somewhere I should really go. We could maybe take a blind with us. Maybe we'll take a blind with us. Before we go, just in case any of you don't know where we're talking, we'll go take a look at it. It's in this one here. It's in another one too, I think. On Hirschfeld is where they were first found. Thank you, Hayward. Yes, you reminded me that we're here. So we'll see if we can take a peek at it. So the tactic with lions is stop and drop. It can be. It can be. So lions are a funny one. Like, you can get most of the way in, get in close on a lion, you know, using your collar, keeping its attention when they're at a need zone. But when they're running around you and they know where you're at, yeah, you got to hit that dirt, man. Keep the scent of limb on you. Scent of limb is such an overlooked tool. Like, sure, it's only a 40% chance or so that the RNG gods are going to grant you the pleasure of not being smelled, you know, because it doesn't always work. But it does work some of the time. And that's all you need sometimes to get them in. So I generally, when I'm using my scent of limb, I'll pump it 3 times. And typically it seems to work. So keep that on you, especially when you're out hunting lions, because we don't have a whole lot of tools for them. Aaron says you get a chance to take a peek at my sheet organized better now. I will, buddy. Absolutely. What's the most common diamond? It's gone through stages. At one point it was moose. At one point it was kudu. At one point it was gemsbok. Currently it's the water buffalo. So they seem to really make their rounds. Often it's when they're in the limelight. You know, it's whether it's a glitch or whether it's intended to build height. Okay, it doesn't look like anything's coming in. Come on, man. Oh, what did I just see? Just saw someone walking behind that moose. I don't think we're going to get any here. We'll give it just a little longer, but not much, man. Matthew Strode says, I find foxes hard. Usually miss them as they're pretty small. They can be a tough shot if you're not inside that 150, right? But they'll actually react the same as yotes. So you can sit with your collar as long as your wind is good. Know that they're going to come in, but they're going to circumvent you. They're going to move to the side, work the tree lines. They're smart like that. But they respond real well to colors too. Really need to add traps. Logan Moody. Yeah, it's traps. Traps of the wild. I mean, I've never been a trapper. I've never gone trap hunting. It has my interest. It really does. I just... doesn't seem like an ethical way. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to upset anybody out there that traps, because everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Doesn't make me right just because I've got one and I'm talking it on here. I do know a couple guys that trap, and they have a different view on it than me. Guard Commando the Hunter, hello and welcome. Where do I find blacktail the best currently? You know, blacktail for me is, it's so many areas. So many areas. Honestly, get a ton of blacktail in and around Beaumont, and they seem to just move all around here. I get a ton right down in here, and they travel back and forth through Beaumont. And I mean a ton. Like lots. I bet you if we go there, we're going to see a heap ton of them. Mushroom Lake is a really, really good spot. And feeding into South Lake, this whole area, you know, is just fantastic. Chila and whatnot. And then we used to get a lot of blacktail would be spread out along this run. By the way, if you ever want to try a drive, this is the best spot to do it, guys. And arguably in here as well, right down in here. You can do drives on Call of the Wild. Anyways, let me get a few more chirps out, and then we're going to take off. Yeah, water buffalo, you know, there does seem to be too many diamonds. I hope that's not by design. But what I've noticed is when they release a new animal, you get lots of diamonds of that animal. So they've released the true rack, or true horn, the true beefalo. Maybe that'll change. Okay, I think we're going to bounce here. I don't want to wait any longer. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. Nothing else has walked out of the bush. Any further off, nothing coming in. What time is it? 12:33. Okay. So right now is a really good time for whitetails. So we're going to head up the river and see if we can find any ducks up that way. We won't have a blind with us, but we're also going to see, maybe we're going to find something else nice along there too. Road deer barely deal any damage. Yeah, that's right. And as Cavalier Roy says, they do it in a herd. Yeah, absolutely, man. Brian Gomez with the big old subscribe. Thank you very much, my friend. Nice to have you with us. Guys, if you're just joining us, maybe you've been a long-time watcher and haven't gone ahead and done that little push of the button thing there. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, tag the little bell beside it. Do it with two hands if you gotta. Make sure to give us a follow on Twitch, guys. Twitch.tv/JaxyBeard. We want it to be just what we have here on YouTube. One big community on two platforms, just because we get to do a little bit different stuff over there with music and so on and so forth. So make sure to give us a follow over there. And of course, I don't think I need to say this. I'm like a broken record. Come and join the Discord, guys. Discord is honestly where it's at. That's where all of us hang out. It's where you can get all of your updates before there's any notifications anywhere else. It's where I hang out. It's where we all hang out, man. It's a lot of fun. Now, if you want to get involved, I've been asked this just recently, so I will elaborate a little this time. I try not to because I don't like to talk about it. I don't know. It feels, I don't know. You can become a supporter either by joining the membership here in the channel, or you can subscribe over on Twitch, or, and this is what I get asked about a lot, you can join the Patreon program. Now, the Patreon program isn't for everybody. It is a way to get involved that we just didn't have the means to do so. So if you really want to get involved, check that out. There's many different tiers. It's to support the community that we are building. And there's moderation roles and stuff like that. Most of it's pretty self-explainable, but I've had a lot of questions about it lately. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable talking about that stuff. It's weird. Hey, let's get going, man. Let's get going. I was hoping that we were going to get some whitetails up here. This is where we pulled that melly out of and that diamond out of, if you guys remember that. Now, the whole population didn't get a reset with this update, but they did reset a number of the animals. The ones that were, you know, with the new true racks, etc., etc. There is nothing around here. Really? You're just going to stand there? I mean, I got to shoot something. Well, shoot it with a Mosin. Just a quick, it's nothing, you know, it's just a female, but it's money. And it's something to go in the freezer if I had a virtual one. Susan Olson, thank you very much for the subscribe. Your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. Gundy man, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Weston Marley, hello to you, sir. Roger Tomlinson says, I see tons of blacktail where you are now. This place gets lit. Lit. Especially this side. And right down just over in by that other little tiny pond over there. And right where I'm standing. And you get a lot of whitetail here too. BBP Sampson has just given us a big old subscribe. Thank you very much for coming to join us here. Greatly appreciate the support. How's the duck kind of going? It's going great, Gundy. I love it. I love it. We're going to go and we just every now and then take something else that crosses our path just because it had to die. But we're trying to check out a few areas that I don't have blinds. Because the blinds, for the most part, all work really well. There's some great spots, but I don't know. I feel like everything got shifted again. And there's definitely like, look at Renatchi. You know, we just came back from Renatchi, and Renatchi was loaded Oh, we should climb into the stand, hey, and try and shoot an animal. See if those changes persist in those. That's not the one I would do it in, though. Not a big field of view there. That's great for bow hunting. That's about it as far as I'm concerned. That one. But there is some good ones. There's definitely some that you can spend the money on. Little trick of the trade. I'm not sure if how many of you know this, but when you're leveling, money can be an issue. But most importantly, the XP is the biggest issue. Excuse me. If you're ever just really itching to get every little bit of XP you can, when you unlock those, when you build them, you get XP. Now, you may have known that, but some of you might not have. So just a way to kind of help push it along if you've got a fair bit of money behind you. What's my preferred method of cooking venison? Eric, that's a real tough one. So I used to be the guy that would take all the choice cuts, have them all in the freezer, and I love it all. But my kids didn't like the real gamey stuff. So we started burgering everything. We not everything, but we would make the majority of it into ground. And that way, because we do a lot of, shepherd's pie, lasagna, spaghetti, we go through a lot of ground in our family. So the last few years, that's been a thing. We've most of the last few years has been all ground. I generally, so that's a tough question to answer. Because when we're doing that, I like to stew my meat a lot for, the different, like when I do a shepherd's pie, I like to stew the meat, brown it a little bit, then stew it. Oh man, you're gonna make me hungry. I can't talk about food. I haven't eaten. Jump into Discord and we'll chat about this. Because I actually like to consider myself a cook. I feel I missed my calling. It's something I love to do. Absolutely love it. And, even things I don't enjoy to eat, I like to eat if the family likes it. I just like to share. I like to share. You're going to get me started on cooking. Toxic Equation. Hey, buddy. How are you, man? So good to see your name. I hope you're well today. We're being a little picky right now. We just shot a doe. We got our doe fill. We punched our doe tag. Are we kidding? I can't get a doe tag where I live. I gotta literally get an LEH. Now, if you're a kid, the youth hunters, they can take does. They got a longer season, too. Dang, kids, get all the fun. There we go. Figured we were going to see some. Oh, what are you? That was looking good. That looks real nice. Look at the riser on it. That should be a nice looking gold. We'll bring that over. What are we at? Sorry, where were we at? About 150. I don't know if we'll reach from here. Now I got the Who's Dear perks. This is gonna call everything in. Oh, the meats are gonna come, and oh man. I also really like my slow cooker. I like doing roasts. I really like doing roasts. Brisket. That's an interesting looking rack. That's pretty. Okay, what are we at? We're at about 150? 175? We're going to Mosin this bad boy. Okay, then. Look, even the elk. Everything responds to this, man. It's ridiculous. Fettuccine Alfredo. I love fettuccine Alfredo. I like to use it in pasta, too, man. It's real nice. A nice big stew. I like doing a stew in the slow cooker. Potatoes, veggies, everything all in. Oh, man, why are we talking about food? What are you guys doing to me? I thought we were friends. Okay, so he's in behind there. Let's get him to come poke out here. I don't want you, but we might pop you if this other guy... That's a 1. I almost need to kill that and put that in my lodge. There's the other guy right there. You see him? You guys see that? Right through the trees? Pretty cool, isn't it? Moose should be aggressive. Yes. Moose should be aggressive. I can't begin to tell you how nerve-wracking it is hunting meese. In real life, it's nothing like in the game here. I'm going to throw that out there. Like, if you ever see a moose face-to-face, they don't do him justice in this. They tower. I mean, they tower over you. Go look at hunting pictures and scroll back at the moose that we pulled out wasn't last year, it was the year before. That was an immature. And look at the size of it. It's bigger than a freaking Hyundai, man. Like, it's massive. It was an immature. Okay, come on, let's go. Get through the bush. Is he hung up back there? Is that what's happening here? Barbecue out, gumbo, noodle, soup, hamburger. I do a lot of smoking. So do I, Big Bubba. I wish I could say I did. I'm lying through my teeth. I eat a lot of smoked meat. Let's say that. My buddy's the only one with a smoker. I've been meaning to buy one, and I've been looking into it. I've really been looking into it, doing my research. You know, do I want to do it with with the charcoal method? Do I want? Why are you guys not coming to me? Come to me, my pretties. We will make beautiful boob boobs together. But I think I'm probably going to go with an electric smoker. The other guys didn't boogie on, right? So you're still in here. Is that him? What a goofy looking rack. I like it, man. Okay, he's at 71. We're going to pop him with the Mosen. Go for the heart shot. Now, the beautiful thing about a heart shot, guys, you know, you can take them at all angles. You can even do a reverse quartered angle and hit the heart if you're using the right rifle. It's got to be the right rifle, though. Not the left one. I'm kidding. But seriously. And it's, in my opinion, the most difficult shot to make. So, you know, you want some bragging rights? Drop those diamonds with heart shots, baby. Yes, sir. That's what I want to see. I want to see King of the Kill loaded up. Absolutely loaded up. Oh, and let me actually put something out there, guys. Because we get a lot of entries in King of the Kill. You guys are awesome, man. And it would really, really help out Aaron with his spreadsheet if when you were taking your harvest screenshot, if you could hover over the minimums, because the EW sheets were wrong. I'll show you. So, just a goofy looking rack. I'm going to taxi that. That's so cool. But if you can hover over these so they can compare, because that shows a minimum diamond 26.8, minimum gold 205.9. We don't need to see the session score and everything. That's all just for you. But if you could do that, guys, then take your screenshot. That'd be great. But lung shot, man. Or heart shot, sorry. And the nice thing about a heart shot is if you miss it, as long as you're not on a downward angle like I am. If it was a little more like that, I don't know. But if you miss it, you're going to go and hit along anyways. So you're going to get that vital, you're going to get full score. Heart shots, man. Heart shots. Okay, so we should start seeing some ducks now. Now that I've said that, they are scary, huge axemen, absolutely. Viral, how you doing, buddy? Good to see your name in chat. Big Bub says, I've been doing a lot of OS research on pellet smokers. So have I, bud. So have I. Really, really cool, man. It's a neat concept. There's actually a store real close to me that sells just such a variety of chips and pellets that, like, what do you want to do? What's your choices? So, yeah, you're going to get me going on smokers. I really want to buy a nice smoker. You know, what was it called? Was it the Indian Chief, I think it was called? Was, a very popular one. It's very compact, very small, but what a good job it does. What a good job. So my neighbor has one of those, and he's loaned it to me before. It's the very limited smoking that I've done. Jeez, we're not seeing anything there. Hello, ma'am. Let us see here. Move along, please. Move along. But we're not quite there. So I get them. This here was loaded with ducks. That's why I want to check it. There might not be any right now, but we're going to give it a try. And then we're going to hit Colburn and go further up Colburn. The devs have released an updated sheet for minimum diamond that is almost correct. Okay. Was posted on their Facebook page, so it should be on their Twitter then too. They generally post on both. Good to know. Thank you, Brads. Greatly appreciate that. Fowl says, when I first started playing Layton, I was convinced the moose would attack, so I was so wary around them. Yeah, well, they should attack, Viral. You're right on it. You're not wrong for thinking that. Chip Ninjas, hello, and how are you, buds? Butterfly made a joke, call the Wild Cooking Edition. Hey, how bad? Hey, you know, if I ever just get comfortable streaming everything, I'll eventually do a cooking stream because I'm passionate about it. I'm pretty organized when I cook, but I make a hell of a mess. That would be the downside, you know, the aftermath. I don't know that I'm not having any luck here with the ducks in this spot. So let's bounce. Let's go to the next. Yes, a waterfall map would be fantastic. You know, I would love it. I really, really would. We're going to change the time. Actually, 13:35. Here, you know what? Because I don't come down Colburn a lot at this time of day. And that's the whitetail drink time. So, you know, maybe we have a little luck. Okay, we are going to actually, let me think about this. The wind, but if I stay on this side, I'll have good view and anything that way. If I run up that side, everything that side of the mountain and that side of the water, with me being at the water, it's going to get spooked because of the way the wind's going. So we will go this side then. It makes a difference too, on what side you go down Colburn. You know, you can see animals across, but this is a very less known thing. So this area right here, I've found this to be kind of a transition. Like the animals funnel and come through here. And a lot of them come out this way. A lot of them go in this way. But they do the same here. They come in here and they go back and forth. So it's hard to find the animals in here sometimes. But they move through there. So when you're going up this side, these animals, they hit this mountain and they get pushed around. So you often hear the calls on your way through. I've got some really nice ones going this route before, as I'm sure a lot of you have too. What are we hunting right now, Shadow Wolf? Well, we were doing blind hunting on the ducks, and now I'm trying to see, there's areas that I get a lot of ducks that I don't have blinds at, and I kind of want to go check them out, push around a little bit. In all honesty, we're more talking than anything. And hey, I keep a lot in until streams, man. I look forward to these streams because it's often really good conversation between you guys, like the comments you guys throw in. It's a very well-educated community. I love it. Yeah, the moose cows, it's very unrealistic. You don't see them everywhere like that, man. And typically when you find a moose, there's a bull nearby. On here? God, they're everywhere. Oh, hey, Roger, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I had a recipe section. See, then I would just be cooking all the time, trying everybody's recipes. I actually got a recipe. I've got two. One of them was from Robert J. Fishing. I believe it was his. It was a sauce. And I've used it on about 4 different occasions. Fantastic. You know, so yeah, that's not a bad idea. What's the most efficient weapon? Oh, Brian, that's a tough one, bud, because honestly, it depends on what you're hunting. You know, if you're looking for what's got the best range, wow, you got a nice rack for it. Looked like a 2. That was a nice rack, though. Like, that was very well formed. I want to see what that's going to score. So what are we hunting? Now we're hunting whitetail. And maybe moose. And, you know, maybe bear. Oh, it's possible coyotes. Can't forget the ducks. It's just how it goes. Can I see through? Yeah, that's a nice looking too. All right, so now we're going to play the map against them. We're going to try. We're going to try and be savvy here. There he is. He's coming on in. We're going to zero it for 75 with the Mosin. Pretty rack. Stop. Please stop. Son of a... That should be lung. Give him a little lung butter. Yes, sir. We'll see what happens with that. That's just a pretty rack. I want that rack. And this is one of the things I love about this game now. I'm not going for medals. Like, I saw the goofiest looking rack. It was actually horns. Who sent it to me? And it was one of their friends. It had this tiny little nub on one side. And this huge long one on the other side. I thought, I want that on my wall. Ah! Thought you were going to run me down. But I have a special place in my heart for whitetail. Because honestly, I could pop that thing right now. We got a gold out of him. So he was at 229. So a solid gold. But diamond is 276.8. Twibba, what's happening, buddy? What's going on? Nah, nothing fantastic yet. Oh, good God, I'm getting charged. Which one did I shoot? Oh, no. There's more. I mean, the Mosin's a little small for an elk. Please don't die. Okay. Anyway, that's right. That's absolutely right. But if you're kind of looking for one gun to rule them all, drilling rifle. This gun, with all of the ammo, can take every single animal in this game. One gun. Changing ammo out while looking down the sight. As simple as that. You got your big cartridge. It's going to take down the big game. And then you have a series of shotgun shells from birdshot to buckshot, you name it. So I'm really trying to give this gun a chance. Because it could be a thing, man. I'm in the Hungry Elk Highway. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, what do you do, man? You know, I love this spot. You get so much game here. So if you're having a hard time finding something to shoot, just come here on the map. It's been good on every map I've been on. Every multiplayer game I've joined, it has been a hot spot. And, I've talked with people, and a lot of their diamonds that come out of there, or there's been a lot of diamonds out of there, I should say. All right, we'll keep moving. And Mr. Matthew has gone ahead and linked the Twitch. Guys, if you haven't done so, click that link. Give us a follow over there. It's free of charge. and it means an awful lot. It supports me. Twitch is a hard place to grow unless you're streaming every day with the regular schedule. And although we are making a regular schedule again, we haven't really stuck to a Twitch schedule, and we are streaming over there. So make sure to give us a follow there and hit the notification bell right beside it. As it stands right now, we were talking, Hey. We've been trying to come up with what days are going to work. And I mentioned it on Twitch yesterday, and I will say this. Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, however you want to shake it. It's essentially 2 days apart except for the Sunday, Monday in between. And that actually works well because Monday is always a little bit hectic around my house with family and the kids and stuff. Yeah! Holy man. Y'all saw that, right? Like, she lined me up, dude. Completely lined me up. I should have shot her right in the rump. T-Man, what's cracking, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. What's my favorite map and why? My favorite map currently is Spain. Partly because I think Spain is gorgeous. I love the landscape. Mixing in some of the sites they have there with the old Spanish mission. And I really like the animals. I like the species on that map. So, you know, I suppose some of that could have to do with the fact that the map is brand new. You know, maybe that has something to do with it. I just love the map. Man, I really do. And then it's going to be Layton. And Layton because it's got my favorite species. Moose, whitetail. The blacktail kind of fill in for what should be mule deer. In my opinion. But, you know, proper mule in this deer. Wow. Let's get some proper mule in this deer. You know, like seriously, we need some proper mule in this game. The mule deer that I know and love that we have in North America. Now, the ones we have on Fernando are cool, but they don't look like what we have here. And that's because that's what they look like in South America. They nailed it. They did what they did for a reason. You know, we all got upset at the beginning. That's not a mule deer. Well, I want mule deer here because I love hunting mules. It's hard to say that I enjoy it more than whitetail, but I think I do enjoy it more than whitetail. You get more opportunities with mule deer. You know, they don't spook the same, especially when you get them close to the rut. No matter what you do, even in the rut, I mean, whitetail will still somewhat come out to challenge, but nothing like a mule deer. Mule deer get downright ignorant. Hey, Shadow Wolf. Jaxy, seize an animal, so you've chosen death. You must choose, but choose wisely. What do we got going on? Thumpity thump. Get out of here, you little buggers. And in come the blacktails. Maybe. It's a rest time for them right now. Drink time for the whitetails. Nebraska deer and western muleys. Yes, sir. I fell in love with Spain during the first mission when you go to the lookout near that valley. Oh, trifecta for sure. Yes. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. I certainly can. I will hover over them every chance we get here. I've done it on most of them so far. I've tried to make a conscious effort, except for the ones I quickly click through. But yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I'm down to help. House of Rabbits? I mean, I should have went right then when they were all grouped up like that. And went bap, 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 bap. Little 22. For science. Is he below the ground? I don't think we got that second one. All right, we'll go check this out. Screw the for science. For my freezer. Rabbit tastes incredible. I'm just throwing that out there. Chaz, are you watching? How's them rabbits doing? When are we coming over? But, you know, I hadn't shot any rabbits, and you're going to need this for your score sheet. And it was right there. And it's a 2, so it can always be a gold. But it's a silver, 4.3. There you go, buddy. Check that out real quick, Aaron. 2.8 for a silver, 4.8 for a gold, 6.3 for the diamond, baby. The real Swazi, Ginger over there. I've done read your comment 3 times, and it said the same thing. Wait, what did I do? Hey, I had to go for a bit. I'm back, baby. Welcome back. Captain Blood, that Ginger over there. What? Oh, no. I care. He hangs out at all my streams, man. He's a regular. Good vibes. We're all about the good vibes here, man. It's all about a good time. All about a good time. Wondering if we're going to head out tonight, what we're going to do. If it's going to be, wow, we got a whole colony. If it's going to be a crazy night, we might. We talked about it last night, and I should have. Went live last night. We're playing an old game right now. It's a very challenging older game. Final Fantasy 11. It's on a private server. And holy man. So last night we had a party. We had Fry Me, myself, Cowboy, Dakin, all regulars. If you guys hang around the barbershop, you maybe catch him in the voice chat. And my buddy Anillo. And we had a big party going. We partied for hours. You'd have to understand the game to know what I'm talking about. I should have streamed that because it was pretty funny. There was some funny moments. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see about that tonight. But due to the fact that I don't have the missus here to kind of, keep me in check, I don't know if I'll be able. We'll see if there's anything else worth crossing for. I can see them, but I can't spot them. There definitely was something there. Wow. It's decision time, boys and girls. Now we're going for the ducks. Oh man, I get distracted by shiny things way too easy. 2 roasted rabbits with wine sauce. Tina, that sounds amazing. Welcome back, Aiden. No diamonds, sir. No diamonds. We've had a handful of golds. But what have you missed? Just a good time, sir. Just a good time. Dear Kings is how late am I to this party? Never too late, my friend. Never too late. Good to have you with us. Good to see you, Nick, Dear King. Now, in the video, in my intro, guys, the one moose that we take with the bow, I was in that little copse of trees, and he was coming out of these right here. This has always been a good spot. I remember Flantro and I went out once, and Flinter found there was a level 9 yote, and in the same spot he later found a mythical. And in fact, it was my map that he got his first 1,000 right at this lake right here. That was something else. That's a heck of a video. You want to see a hunt back when diamonds were extremely challenging and rare. Took us hours, man. Never had that happen. Hey, right on, Fry Me. Don't go too far, man. I got to level my ninja still. I think my ninja is level 7 or 8. I'd love to level that out tonight. I need to get it up as a sub job. Good it, man. We need a proper spotting scope of Call the Wild. Yes, please. Yes, please. Paul Conrad, JaxyBeards, shot placement. Shot placement, yes. I'm all about the shot placement in this game. That is one of the 3 videos I have on the go right now I'm working on. New shot placement guide. Now that I've said that, I'm sure someone else is going to throw one out there, but I really don't care. I have my own take on it because I think it's important. I think that with the new changes, shot placement has an even more focus in the game than it previously did. Hello. Seriously, all by yourself? I find your loneliness offensive. Oh, Dad Stacy, what's up, buddy? My day's going fantastic. I'm hungry as the dickens. Holy, man, I could eat a moose. Somebody give me a moose. It was, Dear King. Yep. It took us hours on that thing. We started that in daylight. Ended up nighttime. Sean Johns, myself, Flinter, and Guide Emperor Jay. It was a heck of a hunt. Jay came out when we'd already been following that thing for like an hour and a half, and he helped out. And all of us were, because he was doing circles. We were pushing him around without realizing it. And it was night, and a 1,000 scoring animal, especially when they were rare. So we're getting into where I normally have a lot of ducks. I don't have any ducks, But we've given her some time. We might go and hit the other ones. But I want to go check over there first. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Giddy up, Beard. Come on, man. Get your butt moving. I'm going to have to go eat here pretty soon. Holy. All that talk about how I like my venison. Let me tell you how I like my venison in my belly. And I have hardly any in my freezer because I didn't get to go hunting last year, but my buddies, pretty stand-up individuals. My buddy John just says, just come over and take some. You rock, pal. I gotta look. See if it easily presents itself. No, it was small anyways. Flitter told you to say this, a big male? Like, to say it specifically to me? Flitter, are you watching? Did I miss something? But I do like Flitter's statuses, you know. He's always got something about the big males. It cracks me up, man. Guy's got a great set of humor on his shoulders. How about perks and skill layouts? Axeman, so that's a funny one. Funny that you would mention that because mine are quite different. I'm running a hybrid Zag Tactics setup from when Zag Tactics were a thing. I've decided not to reset them because I like what it allows me to reach. We should do a video on that. We absolutely should. Absolute go-tos off the top of the head. You absolutely need zeroing. Without zeroing, you cannot be consistently accurate every time, even at off ranges. Oh, come on, man. That's it. That's it. No, there's got to be more in here. This is normally a great spot for ducks. My wife got a whitetail with a car passed near. Oh, no, dude. Well, you know, that happens. That's another nice looking. I just love the racks. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I have to shoot it. I had to. I just had to. I have a soft spot for whitetails. Now, this really is an area that is less hunted on my maps. And I can say from experience, it's often where you find the big things. And that's why I like to save this sort of poke around for when I'm live with you guys. And it could go one of two ways. I mean, it could be a bang or a bust, right? You know. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. Does melanistic line exist? No, no, it does not, unfortunately. At least in Call of the Wild. Hunting with Bobby Nolan. How are you, sir? Good to see you. See, that just to me looks like that should have been a gold. You got some real nice risers. Missed it by that much. Wait. Oh, we hit the spinal cord. It would have been a gold. Would have been a nice gold. We hit the spinal cord. But I was going for the next shot. I don't. Okay. See, we developed some really bad habits with the way the game was before. There's more out there. Let's keep going. Speed Racer, you said moose, and then one ran out in front of me. Yes, we are one, the moose and myself. We communicate. Captain Blood, 14 kilometers? Ooh, that's a heck of a track. Wow. Y'all watch if I miss when I'm skimming over if it says 3. What happens at Call of the Wild stays at Call of the Wild. Maybe. There you go, Deer King. A 958 was your first time. It took about an hour before taking a 150-meter shot with the 22. Jeez, braver soul than I. I would not use the 22 on a diamond unless it's a bird. And you wouldn't want to now. But good on you. That's a cool story. Very nice. Clutch Tragic. Hello, sir. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. You gotta make sure and be for sure when looking at all these before you send them skyward, because you know how it goes. Yeah, T-Man, that's actually my favorite flitter video. Yeah, he legitimately got me. He got me good. A 2 minor female. I don't know that I've... Can they meet? Can they reach gold? A 2 female, I wonder. Yes, Shadow Wolf, we're in Layton Lakes right now. Ooh, the hunting guy. First time was a wildebeest. That's a nice first diamond. They look good, don't they? I love the wildebeest. Anything else come into render? I'm going to try and shoot this female. See what she does for me. Out of breath. I'm out of breath. I really want to hit one of those on those angles. That's just such a hard angle, man. You take a kick to the confidence trying to make those. Dr. Beard, would you like baby animals added just for immersion? You wouldn't be able to shoot them. You know what? 3:28 a.m. That would be very cool if you could have animal family legacies on your map. You know, watch them mature. Watch them grow up into a mature animal. You know, you're not allowed to shoot them when they're a certain size. Do we cultivate them, let them go? That's something that we've talked about at length in Discord. I can't imagine the coding nightmare that would go into something like that. Okay, the female level 1. It is what it is. This is what I wanted to see. I didn't think so. So only a silver. But not bad. 160 meters. Okay, we got more over here we're going to go take a look at. Hunted with Bobby Nolan. You just spoke some of the greatest words of wisdom that I've heard today, and we were having to talk about this, my buddies and I, last night. Why is their score system not off Boone and Crockett? I mean, I understand that because of the random generation of true racks, that might cause a little grief. Might, but all in all, that would just be absolutely amazing. And this is why we came up Colburn. We'll move up a little bit here. So call of the game management. I just kind of need ideas. You know, there's all kinds. I mean, honestly, do I want to change the game? Nope. I like it just as it is. But it's fun to kind of theory craft, isn't it? Kind of come up with different ideas. I think anyways. Okay, we're just going to wander over here. We're going to see. Come on, this is our last ditch opportunity to find a real nice looking duck. And I'm going to tell you, and I've cocked off about this before. I've said on stream, if we go out within a half hour, we're going to find a diamond in one of my ducks. And that's because of what I've had happen in the past. Well, it's made a liar out of me today. I'm lying to you all, man. All right. What do we got? What do we got? We got nothing great. We've looked at these already, but we're going to be for sure. Let me know if I click a 3 and I don't catch it, because you all know the difficulty. You got to look up and down, look up and down. Sometimes they're swimming by and you don't have the opportunity. See, I think a duck blind, like, I don't know if I'd put it in the middle here, but I think it would work so well in this location. Thank you, Todd. Thank you kindly, sir. So, guys, while we're moving into position, I'm going to urge you once again to please be kind and show a little support and give us a follow over on Twitch and come and hang out over there and see what it's all about, where we get to play our music and get to be, not that we're not ourselves on here now. Oh, there's even more. But you know, it's where we're trying to build up the same as YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube. YouTube, home is where the heart is. But I would sure love to have these familiar faces over there with us. Don't get me wrong. We have a lot of fun as is. And you're not going to offend me if you don't. But putting it out there. Come on and join us sometime. Okay, we're at 85. We should be able to reach these. How hard would it be without scope? Pretty hard. Oh, there was no one in top. No, we're definitely not going to get it now. I had a grouping. I could have got a whole swath of them. No way we're going to reach. I had to try. The shotgun, they're not effective much past 75 anyways. Oh, well. I had to try, right? Again, for science. That was unfortunate. Oh, these are the binos you want right here, my friend. They are the rangefinder bino combination all in one. I feel they just have the best view out of them too, which, you know, is really a thing. The starter ones they're garbage. They really are. You know, by bino standards, I don't care for those starter ones. And then, of course, you know, you do have the rangefinder, which you get, what is that, 11 or 12? You pick that up. Is a good option, but ultimately you want to move into this set. Pheasant would be awesome. You're right, I know. I see it. Deer King was telling me, reload. Beard, you fool. Reload, man. Shoot him with the Mosin. Okay. We're just going to 22 this. You gotta throw a few blasts out. Well, I made a couple nice shots there, but that's about it. Well, I think it's time for this bearded fellow to find himself something to eat, my friends. It's what time is it? It's like 4 in the afternoon, and I haven't eaten today. What's wrong with me? I'm watching my girlish figure. Let's go ahead and pick this up before it goes out too far. And we got a gold out of them. 15.6, not our biggest of the day. We had a 17 point something a couple times, which was by far our biggest. Nonetheless, we will take it. Thank you very much. Well, look where we shot him. Ooh. Right on the nose. Hey, get in here. Oh, you bugger. Making sure none of those stuck around. Come on. Line me up. Goofy Dude, hello and welcome. Brock Overd, hello. Mark Nicholas, hey Beard, greetings from the UK. Greetings from Canada, my friend. Do you spam your callers in real life? Nope. Nope, I most certainly do not. Very, depends what time of year and what you're trying to mimic. So when the deer are getting close to rut, we're knocking our collar together using the old rack. Just you can buy them as well, but I find that old tines work best, and knock them together to sound like they're fighting. You get that noise because we're competing, and the buck will come and check it out. Putting a burp out and stuff too. There's an art to it. There really is. Maybe that's something we could do someday. I bought a new collar 2 seasons ago that I absolutely love. And I don't think I've ever had one that does such a good job. Yeah, I'm going to go eat. And hello, Spasmo. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Join us, guys. You're all absolutely amazing. I see I missed you, Trifactor. Thank you very much for the follow. You're absolutely amazing. Guys, if you haven't done so, please do me a favor. Smack that like button right now. Let's break some records today. Show me the love on the Saturday streams. And let's keep those Saturdays rolling. Make sure you've hit the subscribe. Tag the little bell beside it. Do it with 2 hands if you gotta. Come and join us over on twitch.tv/JaxyBeard. Join the Discord. That's where everything's happening. And follow us on all the socials, Twitter, all that stuff. Oh, and if you're on Xbox, guys, come join JaxyBeards Bearded Army. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe how many people we're getting in that club. It's fantastic, man. So come on and join us, guys. I'll catch you very, very soon. Until then, may your shots be true. And honestly, don't run out of ammo. Just keep it going. Thank you all so much. Nothing but love and respect from this bearded fellow. And I'll catch you guys in Discord. See you later. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, baby.